What the "Take Me Back to London" tune that was meant to be Stormzy and Jay-Z, that was Jay-Z's suggestion, was Stormzy. When we were going back, it took like, I'd spoken to Jay-Z for like maybe like 3 or 4 years about doing a tune. He was meant to be on Shape of You originally.
Really?
I sent him Shape of You, and he.
But you never have collaborations on albums and stuff like that.
No, I know, but that would have been one where you kind of.
You was gonna break that.
Yeah.
You was gonna break that whole tradition
For Jay-Z.
Oh, for Jay, yeah, fair. Oh, yeah, fair. I mean,
yeah.
Still.
So anyway, we had this tune, and Stormzy was going to do his verse, and Jay was going to do their verse, and then I found out we were all going to be in South Africa at the same time, and I was like, now that's a moment. Let me get us all in the studio together. So we built a studio in the hotel that J and B was staying, and Mike comes down, and Jay's there, and they both start writing, and I see Jay doing his. Like that.
Yeah, he doesn't write.
I'm kind of watching, and I'm with Fred, the producer. I'm like, this is fucking cool.
Crazy.
And then Jay just looked at Stormzy and was like, "What do you think of the tune?" And Mike is a totally honest bloke. I mean, you can't. He says how he feels, and he was just like, "I think if we're gonna do a song, it's not this one." And then they had this.
You can come in.
Then they had this.
You can come in.
You can come in. He basically says, what do you think about the song? And Mike says, I think if we were going to do a tune, it isn't this one. And then they just start having this conversation, and I'm kind of sat here like this and just staying out of it because it's a real moment happening. And they start talking about London, what it is to be a black man in London, Glastonbury, the cultural phenomenon of playing Glastonbury, and Jay-Z's talking about, and I'm just kind of sitting there taking it in. And I said to Fred, the producer, afterwards, I was like, all of that was worth it just for that conversation and that moment. And I walked away from the situation not having the tune with the both of them. But then Stormzy still wanted to do the song, so we ended up recording the song the next day. But the moment, I think, was more important than the song. Does that make sense?
100%.